The West is accusing Iran of transferring missiles to Russia. The US and Europe has imposed new fresh round of sanctions on Iran. Now, Iran says that the West should impose similar sanctions and give similar treatment to the Israeli administration. President Masasoud Pezeshkian said, "We are open to talks, but will not be responding to intimidation." We tell you more.
The war in Gaza and its expansion on the Israeli border with Lebanon are escalating tensions between Iran and other nations, including the West. In the latest flurry of sanctions, US and 3 European nations have imposed new restrictions on Iran's aviation sector. Iran says it is open to talks with the United States, but it will not cave into pressure and threats.
We are not hostile towards the US. We were not the ones who built a military base around America. We did not sanction them. They sanctioned us. They set up a military base around us and they threaten us. They should end their hostility towards us by showing their goodwill in practice. We are brothers with them as well. We have no problem.
The West has accused Iran of supplying its weapons to Russia and its allies in West Asia. Tehran says it will not give up on its missile program. The Islamic Republic states it has to deter Israeli forces who drop bombs on Gaza every day. Iranian and European officials are meeting at the UN General Assembly in New York next week in a test of whether the two sides can find a path back to diplomacy over Iran's nuclear program. In his first trip to the West since his election in July, Iranian President Masasoud Pezeshkian will land on American soil 6 weeks before the November 5 US presidential election that could put former President Donald Trump, a staunch opponent of compromise with Iran, back in the office. One would say that India and Iran typically have a strong relationship. The nations signed a 10-year contract to develop and operate the Iranian port of Chabahar. India has been developing the port in Chabahar on Iran's southeastern coast along the Gulf of Oman as a way to transport goods to Iran, Afghanistan, and Central Asian countries. However, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has been critical of the Asian nation over the status of India's Muslim minority. On Monday, India denounced comments made by Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei on the treatment of Muslims in the South Asian country, calling his remarks misinformed and unacceptable. Khamenei's comments were part of a message posted on X, formerly Twitter, calling for solidarity among Muslims around the world on the occasion of Prophet Muhammad's birth anniversary.